All right, so gonna get started here in a second. Thank you for stopping by Mind Drops, where my mind's drops get out. All right, this is Series 7, Episode 7. Uh, it's gonna be Lionel's head. I was working on the head in the last episode. I did not like how it turned out, so I ended up off the camera working on it without looking at any of the reference pictures I have. Because every time I looked at the reference pictures, I was getting more influenced by them and not really like thinking of how I wanted to really make it look. And since I did it without the reference pictures, I like it a lot better. And this is it. We're gonna start now. Okay, so I got his body over here. This was the very first head that I did. I did not. I mean, I was starting to like it with the texture on it, but it just didn't look like Lionel. And then I had another one, which was the one I did on the last stream, and I did not like that at all. It was kind of like a waste of time. So I destroyed that one. I was upset with it. And then while I was sitting, I ended up doing this guy, and he turned out more looking like him. I'm gonna add his hair here and put it on his body. I think it'll be a lot better than what it was. So I'm gonna move this down here. I just wanted to show the progress on Lionel. I think I might make his feet a little bit bigger still. I think they just need to be a little bigger for the size of his body. But other than that, so I'm gonna pull his teeth out because I'll wait to pull his teeth out. I wanna when I bake them, take the teeth out and then uh, put them back in when it's already baked and make it sit in it the way it is, so I don't have to repaint them because I kind of want to keep them that white color. All I did to make those was I took a jar like this and this clay right here is translucent, which is translucent cosplay, and I just took a little piece like this big right here and I stuck it to the bottom of the jar like this, and then I ended up sculpting out. Say like if I was doing the bottom teeth, I would have went something like kind of like this, just quick. Got like a shape onto it. I'm not going to use this, but and then I just went like made the shape of how many teeth I wanted. Doesn't got to be perfect. It's gonna go inside the head, and then I ended up taking like a rubber tool like this or some tool and putting it behind it. I mean, I'm not gonna use this, so I'm not really trying to make it look perfect, but it took me like 2 tries to get the right size, but now it's kind of like teeth. You can kind of move them around and get them the shape you want. And then I used heat gun for like 30 or 40 seconds on low heat. got them to stay the shape that they're going to be in. And that ended up working out. But I'm not going to do it right now because I already got teeth for them. Alright, so we got this we're going to do here. I'm just seeing how the image looks. Looks pretty good. Alright, so I already made his neck so it kind of fits his body. It doesn't fit perfect, but it's close. And I'm going to kind of make like a seam around all of the armpits, along the back, around the lining of his underwear, or whatever they're called. But first we're going to deal with his head. And with that, I got to cut off his back of it so I don't have all that clay there. I don't want to waste any clay since it's still soft. Haven't baked it yet. And all this is going to get covered anyways with his hair, because Lionel's hair is pretty big. I kind of like the picture I found. That he looks kind of like a lion. I think that's more of the representation I'm kind of going for. It's not true to cartoon, but it's my own art, so I figure I might as well do it my own way. I want to copy it. That was kind of the conclusion when I was working on the remake of him. I don't know if it's just loud on my end. Turn this down here. Oh man, I wonder how long that was off. There we go. That's a little better. Now I can. Not so loud. Alright, so gotta take his head off, back of it. None of it's like down with any like adhesive or anything. And then what I'll end up doing is putting aluminum foil on top of the other aluminum foil and making his hair get bigger, so it's only got to be like 1/8 of an inch thick or so. I just gotta be careful about not ruining his face, because I don't want to have to do too much rework on it. It shouldn't be too bad because the hair kind of comes up pretty far, comes up to like right about here. About here, I'm gonna make it go around. I want to kind of make it look like a mane too, so it's around his chin. But I'm trying to putting a screw in it, making it so it has a little support. Yeah, it's pretty thick in there. You always gotta remember to not go too thick for the baking process, even though I'm not too worried about it. I haven't had any of this cosplay crack or anything. Now, Super Sculpt I had cracked, the first one I did, on his legs. I tried fixing it 2 times and then it didn't kept on cracking, so I realized then I had to use a heavier armature. Armature wasn't strong enough for it. Alright, so we got a little bit of clay left from that. Let's run it through the pasta machine a couple times. Get that back. Alright. Alright, so I had a screw here somewhere. What do I do with it? This might be too long. I don't know what happened to it. I thought I set it aside just for this. Oops. 1 second, I'll grab one. Totally back now. Alright, so a couple screws. And this here, I kind of want it to still go like over to the side still. So what I'm going to do is just screw a screw into the aluminum this way right here. And then we're going to maybe do another one kind of right here. This is going to be a little shorter. I got some aluminum foil here. First, we're going to kind of ball it up a little bit. So it fills up more space. On the bottom part, bring it around. And I want it to go to the side over here. Let's see what I got some pictures over here. I kind of want it to go to the right. Just give it something to grab onto when I start adding the clay. It's thinner. It's all about layering it too, so might not look quite right yet, but once you start getting some tool work on it, and adding enough around it, yeah, that amount of aluminum foil is perfect. I always precondition my clay so I don't gotta deal with it too much. This is cause clay and it's kind of gummy, you know. But once you get used to how it is, it's not too bad. It's more like that because I ran it through the pasta machine. I'm kind of trying to leave the amount of clay there, so I got something to work with. Still just trying to get it covered. Can leave this clay like stick out too. And have like ends to it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start just pushing some of it down. Just don't look like lumps of clay thrown on it. Crazy how fast it'll start looking like hair. I didn't want to go too far down on the forehead because I want to have it actually come down. He's like looking up. Oh, that's perfect amount of clay too. Thick but not too thick. Trying to have it look like it's flowing a little bit. Sucks because I want to hang on to this, but I want to hang on to the guy too. It doesn't move around as much. Hoping that I can get the majority of this done so I can bake it. I really want to bake it. Almost. This one's gonna be fun to paint. But they all kind of are fun to paint. That's when they really start to come to life. Just need some smaller pieces to add in there right now to get it to add a little more. Go back up into here. Starting to get there. In a second here, I'm gonna put it on the body and see if it is the wrong size or not. But want to get more on the forehead first before I do that. All right, counterbalance that. It's kind of why I made it like this, so I could set it down and use it as a counterbalance. But it works for my cause I'm using it for. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna bring it down. Yeah. It's definitely gonna make him look cool once I get hair down. Once it gets down a little bit farther. I'm gonna wait a little bit to do farther down on this chin, because I'm gonna have to grab it and move it around a little bit still. A little bit more in there just to. Probably have to try out a couple different things to make it look right for the hair. It always takes a little bit of time to get the right look you want. Faces are so hard for me to do. When I was starting this guy out, I had, like, I think I was just trying to rush it. When I sat down and just kind of chilled out and just kind of got into the flow of it, just let him turn out the way he was going to, then it seemed to get better. You're gonna give him some. So it's starting to look cool. Kind of want to look like there's spots where it's coming off on the side of it over here. Yeah, just take a little bit, give it some clay. Need some room to breathe. I don't want it to look too sharp. That piece. Another piece put on top of it. Yeah. Doesn't take much to start getting it to have the vibe you want it to have. Once it gets once you start getting parts of it in there. It's always like getting it started is the hardest part. but I think it's turned out pretty good compared to. I should have saved the other one, but it was on the video, so I didn't really care for it. I didn't really want to look at it anymore. It just looked more like an elf than like a wood elf or something than a lion. Sometimes it's just knowing when to try something different. It's really hard to not want to use the one that I spent 2 hours on, you know. But that's probably what I took about to do this one. Taking shape now, I can kind of start to add some other things I wanted to make it look more like hair. That one just kind of smeared right up into it. That's alright. I think it still needs to kind of come down just a little bit more here. stretch it out a little bit like this. Yeah, I'm just, you know, doing this and chilling. Not really a tutorial or anything like that. It's just me documenting my sculpting. Whenever I'm in the mood to do it. Speed a little bit more like that. I like it after the clay has been on here for a little while. It kind of airs out a little bit. Kind of lets you do different things with it. Like when you first stretch it out and put it on there, it's kind of sticky and tacky. But once you have it work in there for a while, it kind of starts to get a better texture to it. There we go. Yeah, it's looking way better. Turn this one down just a little bit. Yep. Sometimes you gotta do that. Made some of the tracks a little louder than the other ones. I know that kind of just covered up all that I just did, but I think that this will look better. bottom of this set up, so that's done. A lot of it's already all that's going to be on there, so it's just a matter of moving it around a little and making it look like hair. Flattening it out a little bit so it doesn't have so many harsh edges. And we're still going to add some to his cheeks so it looks like he has a mane, and it'll be layered a little bit right here. Test it out and see what it looks like on the body really quick, since we haven't done that since been working on the head. Oh yeah, it's not perfect, but let's check her out. Could be pretty cool. Alright, so we got a good look at how he's going to be on there. Let's finish up the rest of the head. His eyes are so cool. Alright, so we got pretty much, maybe I should put a little bit more hair there. Yeah, a little bit more right there in the neck part. Just a little spot right here. Trying to do it the same on both sides, somewhat. It's hard to do, but I feel like I moved this in the wrong spot. It's hard to get comfortable in front of a camera. Alright, so that looks pretty good there. It's kind of the same over here. Although, on the other side, looks like I went like right up into here. What's that first layer of mane hair or whatever? So we're just gonna touch this up just a little bit. Get rid of some of this little bit heavy. Yeah, I feel like I didn't put this in the right spot. I felt like I had it a bit. There we go. That's a better spot now. Trying to do it so that I can have it in both of the angles. I'll probably constantly find spots I don't like if I just keep on looking at it, so we're just gonna get this other side done over here, and then we're gonna start doing the mane on his cheeks that I want to put there. Water thing is making a bunch of noise. Okay, so I think if I just take like a tube, I think we're gonna go on this side first. It's easier to get to it. I think maybe if I just put like a tube down, and then we just do it like all the rest of it, but not destroy so much of it. Just leave quite a bit of it here.
Anything else? something more.
Just want to look like a main. Kind of does. I don't know if it should go farther up, maybe still. Yeah, it could. Fill it in a little bit, and then maybe put like another strip in front of that one. It's all trial and error, you know? You don't know exactly how it's going to react or look how it's going to be totally. I want it to have kind of a layered look too. It's not gonna look quite that way, but
first you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Blow.
pretty cool so far. We're just gonna not go too far down that chin there. It does look a little more fuller like this, I guess.
I am a slave. I am a slave.
Laying it like that. But it probably could have been a lot easier just putting it all down at one time.
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Blow. I am a slave. I am a slave. I am a slave. I am a slave.
Yeah, that's cool. Do the same thing on this side over here. Got that 70s beard goatee thing going on. I had a pesky hair going in my eye. Pretty much just use this one tool the whole time. I want to make sure I have a little excess over here so I can push it all in there and break it all apart. Now that I kind of got to look from the other side, it's kind of easier. You can kind of go off from what I did over there. Just kind of carry it over. Kind of want it to be more like a beard hair, like trying to get it to look a little bit more like a mane. There we go. Maybe this side could be thinned out a little bit, maybe. Get rid of some of that. There we go. That's a little better. So I wanna add a couple little flares sticking out. Add a couple on the other side too, around that same area. A little bit bigger, firmer pieces for that. Just gonna take a little bit of it like that right there. do it. I think we'll put one more, like, sure, that'll work right there. Way cooler than when he had no hair. Okay, so we're gonna smooth out that spot right there. It's not the right one. Here we go. This is the one I want. Smooth this out. Right here. Smooth this out over here. I think his head and his face is done. I want to get rid of the fingerprints that are on his face. I'll probably end up using a soft brush for that. Put some alcohol on it. I kind of have him have a little bit of a smirk here. Once I take the teeth out, I'm gonna touch up the tongue. Just gonna... Get it close to the edge of the face, cheek, and the hair. It's so hard to get that close to it without it having like a groove from it. Get away from it unless you have like a rolled over like this up here. Or if I could fill in that little spot there. It's not very much. It's just Alright, so that's about how I want them. Good enough for me. Okay, so we're gonna put them on the body. This head is no more. We're gonna destroy that one. Put him on his body. Get his neck kind of lined up. So it is kind of almost where it's supposed to be. Yeah, just a little bit of some work. Finagle it. Okay, so we got the head on the body now. Move some cameras around. Alright, so there we go. I think that might be small enough. Yeah, it's small enough. I'm gonna bring this back a little bit. Alright, so now we got his head on his body. I mean, it's a little big, but it kind of want him to be like an anime character in a way too. Everything's a learning process, you know. No matter what it be, if you look at it as something you're learning from, then regardless if it's bad or good, it'll usually have a good ending. Or at least you learn something from it, even if it's bad. Hard to see in there. So I don't have much lighting down here. A little bit better. I pretty much have it already where I wanted it to be. I just had to like connect the two parts together. And you know, might have to add a little bit of clay in there to fill in the two spots, but tried to make it so that it's pretty much already there. Add in there when I'm done. I kind of want him to be stretching his neck out a little bit, pushing it back, his head back, so there's probably going to be like a crease back here. Anyways. So maybe I'll add a little tube in there. Give us a little bit of something to work with back here. But overall, it's turning out how I want it. Alright, so we're going to use this tool. starting to get excited about it. I wasn't expecting it to come out so good today. I'm trying to make sure it kind of looks like an Adam's apple. I was gonna make his skin have fur on it, but then I decided against it. I thought I could paint the color I want better. Should be kind of like fur. Try not to touch the face too much. You don't want to ruin it. Considering it hasn't been baked yet. I almost want to get everything to where I kind of want it, and then bake him, and then do the hands and sword. I think it'd be better to lay him on his side once he's already baked to do that part. Kind of. Oh. I almost think his shirt should have went up higher over here. Wonder if I can add a piece in there and make it look like it went up higher. Actually, it won't look right. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't like where that light's at. There's such a bad shadow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this part, move it up, take this part right here, because they're not stuck down too good, too hard. Take it out, or move it up, and then I want to add some more to the chest part there, because I just don't feel it looks right. Cut it, and then we're going to whoops, sorry, had to sneeze. That's not gonna work. I guess I don't really have this have to be too perfect about it, because I gotta push it down anyways. Let's go like this right here. Let's see if that might be enough. so gummy. Let me grab a piece that's dried out more. There we go. I'll just fill in what I need to. I'll just put this on it. Get the right shape up there for the collarbone part that I want. I want it to be curved. Okay, that'll work. We'll just get it into the spot. And then we'll fill in the rest. As long as I have the shape up top. Yeah, now it's upper body looks a little bit too long. Live and learn, live and learn. Just learning how to do this still. It's gonna take a while to get good at it. Always learning from it every time I do something out here with these things. Try to blend this. So we got his head on. His shirt is getting fixed as we speak. Put this off up here. More of the right height. Gotta get this piece back over here so it sticks together with his friend. Oh. Go. And we gotta cut this one off up higher up here. Right about there. Take this and move this back over. Come on, buddy. There we go. Right there. This one. So I kind of wanted to go around the armor or the shirt or whatever he's got on. But I almost think I should just do that when I paint it. But let's see if I can do it. They're kind of in the detailing phase now. Don't want to. Don't want to block the camera too much, but it's really hard to show this part. But
Hello, Master. Hello, Master. Hello, Master.
exposure up just a little bit more. A little too bright, but just going around all this stuff right here.
Master.
Wonder
Hello, Master. What would you like to do today?
if a little bit better. Right here.
Hello, Master. Master. Hello, Master. Hello, Master. What would you do today? What would you like to do today? What would you like to do today? Hello, Master. What would you like to do today? Hello, Master. What would you like to do today? Hello, Master. What would you like to do? Hello, Master. Hello, Master. What would you like to do? Master. What would you like to do today? Hello, Master. Hello, Master. Hello, Master. What? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Master.
It's an awkward position to sit in.
Master. What would you like to do today? Master. would you like to do today? Master.
I don't know why I was crouching when I could just lower the chair down. Alright. Bumping the camera. Coming along here. I should be able to bake them when I'm done. I might trim off some of the arm on the other side because it's gonna have the claw. I want that to be all part of the sword and hands all in one. It could be easier for me to put it together with them being one piece. At least that's what I'm thinking in my mind. I think that it'll be easier doing it that way. To have another one of his wrinkles need to go up here. All right, time to add to the thing on the shorts. I wonder if just draw it in. No. It's gonna go this way. I can't really see it. Didn't realize it was actually this side over here. I turned it around. Yeah, so for the logo on this belt, I'm going to use the thing I have that I took it from. The size, I'm just going to make it on the back of it. And then transfer it over to that. But
funny things that you can say.
It's coming along here. This is all the minor detail and stuff I wanted to add. Since we got the head on it, how long have I been doing this? 2 hours.
Now this is how I really feel. Pain that goes unreal. Pass it to the other way.
Yeah, I really want to get this guy baked.
Funny things
It's gonna be so much better once I know I'm that far along. I won't be so worried about it when I do the sword and the hands. I was gonna try to do it all in one go, but I think I would rather have come at the solder the hands together, or the wires for the sword. I'd rather have all this stuff all already hardened.
Pass it to the other way.
A lot better not thinking about it.
Funny things that you can say. And I'm scared to look the other way. 'Cause the stairs I got the other day, my mind goes all astray. I don't give a fuck anyway.
Alright, so this is where I used this tool now.
this is how I really feel.
Pain that goes unreal.
Pass it to the other way.
Okay, so
Funny things that
I get rid
you
of some of these
can
bumps I got in
say.
there.
And I'm scared to look the
Still think his
other
feet need to be bigger.
way. 'Cause
Just
the stairs I
don't
got
seem-
the other day.
Just don't seem right.
My mind goes
So
all
astray.
I don't give a fuck anyway.
Back down to the feet. Just trying to make it just a little bit wider. I thought it looked a little narrow. Just a little bit, not too much. Just I might make the other one a little bit wider too on the outside. It's not too hard to add on a little bit to it. I might even spread this out a little bit too, make that look a little bit more. You always got to kind of go back and look at stuff and see if it looks proportionally accurate, at least to you. I mean, it might not be perfect, but I don't know. I feel like if I work on it and I at least get it done, I can learn from it later and go on to the next one and not be not so much procrastinating like I've been procrastinating a lot, doing my art stuff. Gonna bring this heel in just a little bit. I still think that this side needs to be just a little bit wider here. It's like that boot would be constraining his foot way too much. Let's make it go like this, so it's a little wider. And then we'll take a piece. Where's the knife at? There it is. Cut off a little piece of it that I want to go on there. Fill this one spot in right here. And then we'll blend it together. And it'll make this part look like it kind of did before. Kind of even it out here. So it looks kind of like a hard boot. And we're gonna try to make it have that crease there. Yeah, it's much better. It's amazing how just a little bit added to it just changed it to make it look like it's the right size. Sorry. I'm just gonna make this spot here just a little bit thicker. Still think it looks like it would be digging into his leg. We're just gonna try to bring it out a little bit. Straighten this line up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks way better, a little bit wider. Yeah. To get this smooth. Maybe I can do it with this. Yeah, if I just make this one just a little bit wider, I think that'll make it. Let's go like this right here. Bring it all the way around. then bring that boot part out. I think that. Wasn't in front of it. I'm just trying to get the boot to kind of how the other one is, but
I'm about to break me. I'm about to break me. For I can't seem to get what it takes to regret and trace back my steps. I'm about to break me. I'm about to break me. One cut's just too big, result guaranteed. Last call, place your bets.
there we go. Try to get it smoothed out the best I can. Still want to take the alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, to smooth it out.
That could reach me to make it feel like any of this is meant to be real, so fake. Now that I could take what I adored.
Just trying to get it smoothed out as much as I can before I put the part back over it right here. Really want to use a piece of the dryer stuff. I have a pile of papers over here that's set up to leach the oils out of the clay, so it makes it easier to work with. It's kind of tacky otherwise.
I need a jar of pills to play your
But this way, kind of suck some of that oil and stuff out of it by the paper sitting on top of it. I mean, sometimes I just leave it for a while and it kind of dries it all the way out, but I kind of prefer it to be more dry, but I don't want the clay to be the firm clay, because the firm clay is too hard for me to work it. It still gets soft, so this way I can kind of work it into my own firmness that I want it to be.
Cold cage of glass, the prison, the reward. As the moments pass, not a single breeze that could reach me to make it feel like any of this is meant to be real, so fake. Now that I could take what I adored.
Almost. Sorry. Go to cough and I forget that the microphone's right there. Yeah, it looks way better with it built up like that. I want to set a little bit right here, smooth that out. That dent, indenting there. Not too bad for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Closer to finished. I think I'm gonna grab the alcohol now. So I spilled something. I had to clean it up. That's alright though. Just pouring some tea in my glass and I overfilled it. I thought it was all gonna fit, but it was just a little bit too much. Like quarter of a cup too much. Smoothing out the shape. Still thinking about putting like maybe rocks on the ground. I don't know yet though. I haven't really thought about the ground yet. I'll probably do the sword and the ground at the same time. That'll be probably the last sculpting stream. It's really hard to make smooth surfaces. I almost want a little piece on right here. Get more defined on that point. Looks like it kind of curves in. I want it to kind of curve out. All the music on here is my own. Most of it is live jams, kind of just messing around. There's a couple of the tracks that were like song form, but most of them are patterns put together and then I arrange it on the fly. I might have wrote some patterns and then jammed out, or I might have programmed the patterns as I was jamming out. It's hard to tell on which tracks were what, but more something just fun to do. Not really too serious about it. Yeah, I like that better. It's more like the other side. Can't really see down here anyways, but let's see here. Isopropyl alcohol. And I need a nice soft brush. Too soft. This might work. If not, we'll try this one first. The alcohol kind of softens it up a little bit, so you can get rid of some of your fingerprints and some of your other markings and stuff on it. Maybe if it's a little dirty like this is, it's a little dirty for me hanging on to it, but trying to soften it up. Yuck. I had started putting like a texture just to try it out for like burr, and I really didn't like how it was turning out. Maybe this brush is just dirty. It's the brush. Dang it. Let's try this other one. So that one looks cleaner. Kind of trying to just get rid of a lot of the fingerprints. There's not too many on the legs, but there's like texture I was forming, and I just didn't like how it was turning out. But I think just going over it a little bit and having the alcohol evaporate off from that helps it smooth out just a little bit. Had handled it quite a bit, so I'm still working on the forearms and the hands, so I didn't make too much of a big deal about that part right now. I figured that would be better to work on when I can actually like touch the whole thing and not worry about my fingers digging into it or anything. Okay. Look at this. Especially when I'm on like the boots here, like you can really see my fingerprints on them. But after you go over it with this, it seems to get rid of it. Seems to. Just gonna go around all this stuff. Alright, all the way through my playlist. That's cool. How long was it? 2.5 hours. Alright, so let's get it up here. Just gonna go over this lightly. I want it to just evaporate off from it by itself. Actually, I might even just leave the teeth in there. No, I should take the teeth out just to make sure that they stay white or translucent or whatever. All right, so oh, you know what I never did? His eyebrows. He ain't got no eyebrows. Good thing I looked back at his face. Oh, I have to put some eyebrows on him. It's gonna be kind of tough to get him on there. For some reason, it's easier to do the right side than the left side. piece. Yeah, that looks cool. Let's get this into the camera. Yeah. That looks cool. I'll do on the other side now. Okay, so what I'm pretty much doing is taking a ball, clay, and since we're going to go this way this time, I could grab it, pull it, grab it, pull it, kind of twist it up, and now I'm kind of getting that shape. But you gotta kind of make sure you leave yourself enough on it. Oh, that ain't gonna work. So I'll trial and error. Okay, let's try this. Alright. So, got a little piece on my finger here. It's gotta curl up this way. Okay, so we got kind of the shape we want. It really is just the back piece. Oh. Because you're gonna have to layer it. Oh man, I hit it. That'll work. Nope, it's not gonna work. So maybe, since it's kind of hard to get on there, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go piece by piece on this side. A little piece down. We got another little piece right here. Trying to get it into the shape I want. That'll work. Just need to stick a little bit and then we'll get her down on it. Okay. Now we're going to take I need to have it go the other way. Okay, so a little bit drier piece here, and we're going to take it, pull off the piece. And we're just going to kind of try to layer it a little bit. No. Fingers got too sticky. There's a little piece that might work. Okay, now that last part, I gotta make it kind of have like a swoosh to it, kind of like. It's gotta go all the way to the brow. Push it back over here. Get it into the corner somehow. The other one just went together so good. It's usually how it is. I guess it really didn't. They're both about the same. Yeah. I think that looks good. I'm pleased with it. Get this. It's looking pretty good. His feet are a little bit bigger. You can pee and poop whenever you want. I could care less. So eyebrows look alright. I still got a couple spots I want to smooth out a little bit in here. All right. Well, that's about it for today. This has been episode 7 of series 7. Kinda. Just gonna do one more little pass around on it. It's turning out pretty good. Thanks for coming by and checking out my stream. It's been a good almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes. That was putting the head on Lionel. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by Mind Drops, where my mind's drops get out.